Hello, my name is Huyen. Today I will present about the sustainable strategic decision of BC Group. First of all, I will present about the BC Group. BC Group is a global natural gas business active on 5 continents in over 20 countries. And now I will talk about the corporate governance. Definition of corporate governance. Corporate governance is a system by which companies are directed and controlled in involve a set of relationships between the company management, its board, its shareholder, and other stakeholders. The purpose of corporate governance is balance of power between the stakeholders from that have company managed effectively and prudent to delivery to longer success of company. Besides that, the effective corporate governance improve communication between owner, manager, staff, customer, and stakeholder, so they achieve better understanding of their strategy, management, and company goal. A country have a separate corporate governance code. However, they often are influenced by code of US like Anglo-Saxon and the UK from Canterbury report. Now I will compare the board of directors of BC Group, Shell, and PetroChina. The BC Group have an independent director percent is 83.33, similar with the Shell. However, the PetroChina only have a 40% of independent director. Both sides of BC Group and Shell is similar too, but the PetroChina they only have 10 person in the board of director. The board duration of BC Group and Shell is similar to in 1 year, but in the PetroChina in 3 years. Conversion is limited global difference in corporate governance principle and practice. It means that countries try to increase the similarity in rule and regulation so companies can join the trading market easier in different markets in the world. Component in corporate governance divided into 2 ways: a covenant in form and covenant in function. I will show it detail in my appendix. About the divergence. Divergence is different in corporate governance principle and practice across countries. Corporate governance is affected by corporate environment. It means that if the environment changes, the corporate governance will change as well. However, the environment factor affects the provision of companies, so it harms the process of governance. The environment factor include regulation, cultural view of firm or legal system. I will compare the covenant and divergence. You see, covenant is similar about the security regulation, international accounting standard, but divergence, the country affected by the cultural sequence, so they have a different corporate governance. BC Group is a global country, so with the covenant they can easy to entry in another country in the world, but with divergence they may waste time and the cost to learn about the different standard in another country. Now I will talk about the accountability and disclosure. Accountability is the ability of individual or organization to recognize for what they do in the company. This involves the duty to explain, report about their work and its consequences as well as the willing to take the assessment or the legal punishment for this consequence. Accountability in BC Group. The audit committee monitors the effectiveness in work of the auditor accounting to regulation of the UK. Role of chairman and CEO are celebrated to ensure the decision is fair, not depend on the personal profits. The financial report is published in annual report and prepare complete with IPRS. Disclosure is the responsibility of company to publish the information for the shareholder or other stakeholder. Based on that, the investor can analyze the information to have make decision invest in company or not. You can see here I compare the EGS disclosure score between the BG Group, Shell, Exxon, and PetroChina company. BG Group gets high the score in BGS disclosure score. It means that company publish the information very well and adapt higher than the average sector. Now I will talk about the social responsibility investment. In a way, the social responsibility investment are the business activity which embrace peace and avoid human practice decided to harm fellow human beings. Now, SRI is an investment process that integrates social, environmental, and ethical considerations into investment director making. The SRI activity bring positive social or environmental impact. Now I will talk about why companies need to invest in social responsibility. First, it helps company improve public image. Improve a company public image a relationship between consumer and increase opportunity to get new competition from media. Secondly, the both employee. It means that company can attract the potential employee and remain the current worker work with them. And besides that, it attract and retain the investor. London Boom in 2012, the World Summit on Sustainable Development have launched the London Principle to address how the financial sector specifically could contribute to sustainable development. It includes three sectors: economic prosperity, environmental protection, and social development. So I will show it detail in my appendix. Now I will explain how social responsibility apply in BG Group. Based on three criteria of London Principle, BG Group have an activity to demonstrate their SRI. For social development, they spend $20 million in social investment for education, vocational training, and enterprise development. They promise to create the safety environment for employees. BC also roll out the training program aimed at improving contractor performance. You can see here from 2010 to 2014, they try to reduce incident per million work hour. It means that the employee can work in safer environment. For economy or for governance, BG ran a global awareness campaign, do the right thing aimed at accurate good ethical conduct and speaking up. They also anti-corruption and dismissal of employees for our ethical conduct standard. Besides that, auditing and assurance, they include independent auditor to have company direct for environment, investing in technology to reduce emissions CO2, methane, developing risk management approach to addressing the problem of change in weather and climate. In previous slide, I showed that the ESG disclosure of BG is highest. Now I will compare the ESG disclosure score with equity. This chart shows the equity movement from 2010 to 2014. So you can see here, the order of equity value follows the order of ESG disclosure score because the equity value of BCE highest. Follow it is equity of 6 company, and after that is PetroChina. However, the movement, the ESG trend increased slightly over the year, but the movement of equity value is unpredictable. It means that the relationship between ESG and equity is uncertain. You can see here the ESG disclosure score of BC Group is highest, but its dividend per share ratio is not. The trend of dividend per share do not follow the trend of ESG disclosure score. Therefore, there is no significant relationship between dividend per share and ESG. According to some analysts, they believe that there is no significant difference between EIR and conventional index performance. However, the benefit of SRI often bring in a long term, while the underlying term of this report is short term in the 5 years. Besides that, the area of underlying of report is narrow based on the report of 3 companies. So maybe in the result that not spoil out the relationship between SRI activity and financial performance. The aim of the strategic investment decision is decision system which makes the investment and financing decision to maximize the value of company and its shareholder. To make a strong decision, the company have to know their position in the market. So I use BCG matrix to identify the position of BC company in the market. This is a model which is clear and simple to help company allocate effectively their available resources, for example, business model or product lines. The matrix includes 4 positions: is a question mark, star, dot, and category, follows the market growth and market share. According to my analysis, BC Group in a cash cow position. They have a high market share because they one of the biggest energy company in the UK. However, the financial ratio shows that the company grows slowly in recent years. Now I will use another tool to investment decision in the real option related to financing decision. You can see here. For example, if I invest £1 million in the market, if the market grows, it is 80%. If the market fails, it is 20%. And after I invest £1 million in the market, the data in this slide shows the present value of future value that I will receive after project. After I apply formula, I can calculate the real option value of company after they invest £1 million in the market. If I use the what of BZ Group and the discount rate, I can calculate the real option value of company after invest £1 million in more than £1,010,000.